The center of gravity in global defense has shifted. Winning future conflicts relies on coordinating intelligent software at scale, rather than mass-producing physical hardware. This chart illustrates a critical military scaling problem. While cheap drone production has skyrocketed, human operator capacity remains flat. This dynamic creates a severe one-pilot-per-drone bottleneck, limiting how many unmanned systems a force can actively deploy. SWRM Inc. operates specifically at this intelligence layer. They are a software-first defense technology company, developing autonomy and coordination platforms to allow a single human operator to manage massive drone swarms simultaneously. This excerpt from the company's prospectus overview highlights the financial implications of this shift, projecting the global military drone market will exceed a 12% CAGR through 2030. CAGR is an acronym for Compound Annual Growth Rate, representing the mean annual growth rate of an investment over a specified period. The decisive advantage on the modern battlefield belongs to the force that can scale automated software coordination to deploy disparate units as a single network. This document outlines SWRM's core software architecture. It relies on the Trident embedded drone operating system to provide mesh networking and hardware abstraction. Trident connects to STIX and Minus. STIX is a command and control interface, allowing operators to manage hundreds of autonomous drones. Minus is the artificial intelligence layer that enables collaborative behavior and autonomous path planning. This section of the prospectus validates their operational track record. Since 2023, drones equipped with SWRM software have executed over 100,000 combat missions in Ukraine. This cyclical flowchart visualizes the resulting data reinforcement loop. Combat missions generate a continuous stream of telemetry and sensor data that feeds directly into their machine learning models. Better data improves system performance, which leads to broader deployment, generating even more data. Direct exposure to active combat compresses their development iteration. While traditional defense contractors require months or years to test new technology, SWRM identifies capability gaps from operator feedback and pushes software enhancements to operational units within days. This excerpt from the chairman's letter highlights that the EW environment in Ukraine is the most intense on Earth. EW stands for electronic warfare, which involves using electromagnetic and directed energy to control the spectrum or attack the enemy. SWRM's technology is tested daily within these highly contested, communications-denied conditions. This diagram shows SWRM's vendor-agnostic architecture. Because their software is designed to integrate with drones from any manufacturer, military customers achieve interoperability across diverse platforms and avoid lock-in to a single proprietary hardware vendor. By 2026, their product roadmap expands this integration beyond aerial vehicles to coordinate thousands of systems across multi-domain operations. This includes unmanned ground vehicles, unmanned surface vessels, and third-party guided missile systems. Combining a vendor-agnostic platform with an operational data moat establishes a high barrier to entry. Companies without active battlefield access face significant limitations in achieving comparable autonomous capability maturity. The DoD and NATO allies have explicitly identified autonomous drone operations as urgent capability gaps requiring immediate investment. The DoD is the United States Department of Defense, and NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, an intergovernmental military alliance between North American and European countries. To capture this demand, SWRM uses a B2B2G model. B2B2G stands for business to business to government, meaning SWRM charges drone manufacturers a per-unit software licensing fee, and those manufacturers sell the integrated systems to military end users. As hardware production volumes scale up, SWRM's gross margins expand because the incremental cost to license additional software units approaches zero. This section of the prospectus summary details the financial realities of this early-stage enterprise. SWRM has incurred significant losses since its inception, and the document explicitly advises potential investors that there is substantial doubt about the company's ability to continue as a going concern. A going concern is an accounting term for a business that is assumed to meet its financial obligations and continue operating indefinitely. This excerpt outlines the strict regulatory risks surrounding artificial intelligence in warfare. To comply with international laws, SWRM utilizes a human-in-the-loop architecture. Human-in-the-loop is a system design that requires human interaction, ensuring an operator maintains authority over lethal force decisions and that AI modules cannot act independently. The proliferation of unmanned systems requires interops. The military force that effectively coordinates these autonomous networks at scale will secure the battlefield, positioning SWRM as a critical software layer for future defense operations.